guys, sorry it's been a while since I've made a video. I've moved. I'm trying to get a new car, get a new job because I moved. Trying to get my school stuff together so that I can start cosmetology school. You know, got a lot of stuff going on. My birthday's in 4 days, so I've been planning for that. So yeah. But as you can tell by the title of this video, this is my tattoos and my piercings. I didn't want to do this video yet because there's a lot more tattoos that I want. There's probably 1 or 2 more piercings that I'll end up getting, but I'm more tattoo crazy than I am piercing crazy. So yeah. If you don't like tattoos and piercings, exit this video. This is not for you. I get my tattoos for me. A lot of people ask me questions about my tattoos. What do I have? Where do I have them? Piercings and stuff like that. So I figured I'd make this video for anybody else who's wondering. But yeah, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to do piercings first. Depending on how you count ear piercings, some people count them, you know, if you have 1 lobe piercing, they count it as 2 piercings. So however you want to count it, I either have 8 or I have 5, whichever way. Excuse me. I have 3 piercings in each ear, and I'll turn that so you can see. 3 piercings. I have my nose that keeps turning. It's not a booger, it's my piercing. I changed it to a shorter one and it still turns all the time. But I actually have a video of me getting this one done, so if you want to see that, it's like 2 or 3 videos ago, so it won't be hard to find. And then I have my tongue pierced. And that's all my piercings. Nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy. And then on to tattoos. I have 7 tattoos at the moment. I have 7 tattoos right now, and they are as followed. I have a rose on my chest, and I'm also not going to go deep into meanings. Again, I get tattoos for me, so that was a weird sound. But yeah. Got a rose here. I love roses so much. I think they're so pretty. Rose tattoos are really pretty. When it's all said and done with, I'll probably have a lot of rose tattoos, or a lot of tattoos that have a rose incorporated with it. So you'll be seeing a lot of these. But I love, this is probably my favorite one. It looks so realistic, and I love the way that she highlighted it and shaded it. I love it. Pain-wise, this one was probably my most painful. It was like a 9. It took forever. The outlining wasn't that bad, but like up here, my collarbone is here. So it cuts like straight onto my collarbone. And then over here, like closer to my armpit, hurt. Over here wasn't that bad. I would think that this part would hurt more because it's the more bonier part. There's more meat up over here, but yeah. But I love roses to death. I love roses. And then I have my shoulder tattoo. It says Veni Vidi Vici, which is a Julius Caesar quote. And I like mine because a lot of girls, when they get a tattoo here, they get the really, really thin, like you can barely read it kind of font. And mine's just like, it's very swirly, and I love it. It needs to be touched up around here for my bra strap, like rubbing against it. But, you know, it happens. This one wasn't too bad. The only part that really hurt was like up here closer to my neck. But other than that, it wasn't bad. It was probably like a 3 or a 4. Out of 10. So, and then I have my finger tattoos. I have 4 lines for my 2 brothers and my 2 sisters. I have my nickname, which is K Trill. A really close friend of mine gave it to me a long time ago, so I got it tattooed. And then I have my wrist tattoo, which says Patricia. It's my Nana's name. She is the most important person in the world to me, so I got her name tattooed on me. And I'll do this so you guys can see it a little better. It's hard to show because it's upside down. But I figure if I get a sleeve, I'm still bittersweet about it. I'm not 100% sure. We'll just see what happens. But if I was to get a sleeve, if this was facing me, and then I got like my forearm stuff facing where you would be able to see it, it wouldn't look right. So yeah. And then I have my ribs tattooed. It's a quote. It says, "Fairy tales are more than true, not because they tell us dragons exist, but because they tell us dragons can be beaten." And I really, really love that tattoo. I feel like it has a very good meaning. You know, the dragon can be compared to the struggles that you go through in life. And yeah, they exist, but at the end of the day, you're going to defeat that struggle, you know? So I really love that quote. I fell in love with it as soon as I saw it. But so that's that. And contrary to what people may think or hear, that one actually was like one of my least painful ones. I do have a really high pain tolerance, but that one I laughed through the whole thing. It tickled really bad. So, but you know, I have a friend, she asked me if mine hurt, and I was like, no, it doesn't hurt, it tickled. And after she got it, she was like, oh my God, I hate you, you lied to me, it hurt so bad. So, it really depends on the person, but that one was probably like a 1. It really was nothing. Even like the F in fairy tale is right on my like rib bone. I thought that at least that part would hurt, but not even that part hurt. So and then my 7th tattoo, the last one, is my anchor with a bow on my ankle, lower leg, whatever you want to call that area. And pretty much got that for my dad. He had this yellow house, and he had the bay like right down the street, and we used to take his boat and we'd ride the boat and all that. So it's a very fond memory of me. So yeah, I've got that tattooed, and I'll show you that. Alrighty, so that is all my tattoos and piercings at the moment. I will be making an update video every 4 to 6 months. So, hope you guys enjoyed. If there's anything that I didn't answer or a question that you have or whatever, drop that question below in the comments. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you are not subscribed. Toodaloo.